All right, an update video. That's some herbs that we planted last year. They're doing very well. We're going to move some of those into our hydroponic system. So I'll probably be transferring those this week. As you can see, I've got a tote right there that catches rainwater from right there, so it's working fairly well. Once I get the gutter system in, it'll work a lot better. And look at here, spring has sprung. Beautiful flower bush, azaleas. Yard's still a bit of a mess, but I'm working on it. Right now, the important thing is the garden. I'll show you my mulch pile where I've been digging out of today and yesterday. As you can see, it's a bunch of wood chips that have been left here for a year, and it is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Fantastic. And I'm headed over here to the Back to Eden garden before I show you the hydroponics. As you can see, I've already got a few plants that going in. There's some broccoli plants. Planted them yesterday and they're still standing up, so that's a good thing. I've watered them twice already. So it's part of the Back to Eden garden. There's one of my rows. That's the one I had the strawberries in that I pulled up and put in hydroponics. And as you can see, I've already put down mulch. Now this year I'm having to do something that you wouldn't normally do with a Back to Eden garden. I'm having to dig up and pull roots because I've got a weed problem here. And these weeds, they have these pods on them. So I've been working on pulling up these weeds. As you can see, there's extensive root systems. So they've been there a while. They've actually thrived over the last season. But that's what I've pulled out of just a few rows and everything that I've done. This is the kind of pod I'm talking about. It's I don't know what kind of weed it is, but that pod represents something sinister to me. That pod represents the ability to survive even though I don't want it to. And now finally, I'm going to get to the hydroponics. If you look, you'll see that I've got some beautiful strawberries. I planted 6 or 7 strawberry plants last spring. And I was able to transfer to my hydroponic system 35 strawberry plants. Also got some broccoli plants yesterday. There was a bundle of 15 for $4.50. I actually had 17 plants in it. And I put 9 into hydroponics and 8 over there in the Back to Eden garden. And here are my lettuce plants. You can barely see the seeds are starting to come alive here. They've been inside and they haven't done very well. I guess because of the temperature and whatnot. I put a heat pad up underneath them, but they didn't do very well. So, but as you can see, I've got plastic wrap to cover it up to kind of act like a greenhouse until I actually build a greenhouse. That's my filter system right there. Just a screen. I put some screen wire inside of a Coke bottle, and the water is able to filter out the trash and stuff like that, as you can see. Now I can actually turn off the drain. so if I need to shut it down to work on it, I can stop it. And as you can see, I've got an aerator in each tank, and of course I'm getting some aeration action from there as well. So, and right now the hydroponics is looking really, really good. These two strawberry plants here on the end, they were looking very stressed the other day. They were pulled out of the ground and they were wilting. So they weren't looking very good at all. But the next day after I put them in here, they were looking very good. They were all perked back up and they're joining their friends here. So I'm looking forward to a good strawberry crop this year. One of the other things I've done is I've incorporated into the hydroponic system an ability to feed the garden. I've got a valve there to shut it off, keep it shut off. And that way I only feed it about once a week out here in the Back to Eden garden. And I'm looking forward to that, making some really good progress. That master blend is master blend in calcium nitrate and Epsom salt, all mixed in together. That's what's in these tanks in the reservoir. And I'm gonna feed about 5 gallons a week to the Back to Eden garden, I think, until we get it going good. So as you can see, progress is ongoing. And that's my update video for today.